All right, we're here with Danville Lady Admirals. My name is Kenny Gooden with 12th Region Sports and the Maroon Sports Network, and we're going to interview these ladies here real quick after their big win over the Pulaski County Lady Maroons. And if you guys don't care, just introduce yourself, going right to left there.
I'm Coach Judy Mason.
Desiree Tandy, Love Mays, and Sammy Bottom.
All right, if y'all don't mind, use the mic for us. And my first question will go to Coach Mason here. And listen, backwards forwards game early. I thought that both teams would come out a little tight, maybe make a few unforced turnovers, and that's what happened. It was a 7-point game at halftime, but Love kind of took over a stretch there, but it was a very physical game. And did you all feel like it was going to be a physical game like that?
Yeah, we did. I thought it was called a little different than what the first round games were, too. Not either way. I just thought it was called different, and we had to get used to that because these two had two real early fouls that wasn't called the other night. So we had to get used to the way they called. But Love probably got chewed out more on the bench than she did the 3.5 quarters for fouling that last time. But Dez also got in trouble for gambling, too. And so I blamed them both. They probably got in more trouble on the bench. But I know I can depend on these three. We've been in this final 4 years in a row.
Yes.
We had to get over that hump. And that was huge for our program and for these young ladies.
Yes, Ms. Bottoms. And early in the first half, and as I'm doing the live stream, I kept seeing you float to the corner. And I was like, well, eventually you're going to get some open threes. And early in the game, you hit a couple big threes that kind of helped Danville get that lead. What are you thinking when you're getting the ball, or when you shoot it? Is it going in, or how do you think, make or miss?
I'm hoping it's going in most of the time, but I know that I'm probably going to get in more trouble if I don't shoot the ball than if I miss it, so I'm just shooting.
Definitely. Love. Third quarter, fourth quarter, there was a stretch there, and no offense to any other player on Danville, but there was a stretch there that I felt like she was basically carrying you guys. You didn't get to the rim much in the first half. You settled for jump shots, and then the second half you started getting to the rim, taking over, getting to the free throw line. Again, what's your mindset?
And a lot of it has to do with this one right here, too.
Yes.
The whole time she's saying, Love, take over, take over, take over. And that's them playing together so long. But I'll let her answer that, too. But this one right here gets on her and says, take it, Love.
Yeah, it's definitely a team effort, I can't do anything without my team creating open spots for me because, a lot of teams like to pack the middle. So the more we kick out and the more we get shots open, that middle's going to be open for me. So, it's not just for me to go, but it's also getting my team other opportunities. So, without them, I wouldn't even be able to make those plays.
Desiree, and on the live stream we talked about this too. You're kind of an unsung hero, and I like using that word on this team because you do so much that doesn't get recognized. Early in you're battling on the boards, and you had a tough matchup. Those Pulaski County girls are very physical. They play tough. They're not going to give you anything, and you kept balls alive. You rebounded. You made some tough shots. Hit a big three, I think. Early in the game. So again, you kind of do your thing. You play your role. And what does it mean to be on a team, this Danville team that's playing for a 12th Region Championship?
Yeah, it definitely means a lot. A lot of people said we weren't going to win 5 games this year. A lot of people told us that we weren't going to make it this far. This is as far as we've made it. This is as far as we've ever made it with us playing. So it's huge to be a team and know that we got here together. All
right, Coach Mason, fourth quarter, Love fouls out, 5 minutes to go. You're having to rely on some people. There's no secret. Love has the ball in her hands late in the game. That's your go-to with that in that part of the game. And I was even thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, what does Danville do here? Call a timeout, get the ball in the right person's hands. So in that moment, you had kids step up. Turner girl hit 4 huge free throws. Quisenberry handled the ball well. Coach, like in that moment, what are you thinking? What do you do?
We've said since, about a month and a half ago, if our sophomores show up, we're a pretty good team.
Yeah.
Mila's a sophomore, Quisenberry's a sophomore. And Maya Jackson went in there and gave us a minute and something when she was on the bench. One of them, I think I took the wrong one out. But she's in there getting rebounds for us. But, I told them to settle down. And Dez can be a guard also because she's a stretch forward. So Dez helped handle the ball at that time. And I just told them we got to get the ball up the floor and make free throws and we win this ball game. And I felt like they all stepped up.
Real quick, I want to talk about Sydney Martin. Obviously, she played a little hurt. But, guys, what's it like to play against a competitor like her that is just physical, that just competes till the very end, the emotion on her face the whole time? And I know you guys are the same type of competitors. And I say game respects game. So what's it like playing against a Sydney Martin from Pulaski?
I'll let them go too. But as I told Cindy after the game, I know she's banged up and stuff, but she did battle it out. But we're banged up too, and we haven't told anybody that. But we're a little banged up too, and we battled it out. And she would be our type of player because that's how we compete too. But Cindy's a player, and she's made herself into that player because she really works at it. But they're out there with her, so.
You definitely have to respect her effort and, how hard she works. 'Cause we know she's in the gym every day. We know that she's putting in the work and she's doing her best to get her team up just like we are. So, you definitely have to, follow our scouting report. And, you can't gamble with her. You have to stay straight up because we know how she plays. She finishes well. So, I think it's a really great thing that we get to play against someone like that because, it challenges us as well defensively. And, even so, it's making her better.
All right, you guys are moving on to the championship game, and I guess it's time. Are you going to get in the gym tonight?
Yes, we are.
All right. Thank you, Danville Lady Ads. Moving on to play the winner of Southwestern and Mercer coming up next.
Thank you all.